Morning, YouTube. Third video of the day already. Want to do a quick little, I'm going to call it beginner's guide to pipe smoking. Kind of how to get into it, what to look for, what you need, what you don't need, where to get it. I bought my first pipe probably about maybe 5 years ago, something like that. And I am just now in the past few months getting back into it. I would smoke it every once in a while, but I did not take the time to educate myself on the, I'm going to say, art and science of pipe smoking. It's not something that you can just pick up and do. It's not like you're going out buying a pack of cigarettes and you need to just light it up. Where did I find my information? First of all, I'm lucky enough to have a pretty good smoke shop. When I say smoke shop, I mean they sell cigars, pipes, pipe tobacco, other good, smoking products. They sell cigarettes too, but they have a huge selection of pipe accessories, pipes, pipe tobacco, and huge cigar inventory as well. And there is another pipe and cigar shop called John's Pipe Shop in Champaign, Illinois, which is about 45 minutes from here. Fantastic, awesome, cool place. That have been help as well. But probably the biggest help, YouTube. So many good pipe smoking channels on here now. Check them out. But just gonna kick this off real quick. Make this as short as I can. So my first pipe I purchased was from my local tobacconist. This is an HIS pipe from made in Italy. I can't remember what HIS stands for. I just looked it up too. Sorry. This was what they call basket pipe. It's like a factory second. It has a small crack on the side that's been repaired. I think this cost me around $20. Although you can get the non-factory second ones for usually around $30. Just kind of depends on the material, how much work has gone into the pipe, and the size. So you can pick up a good starter pipe for around $20-$30. And you can keep smoking it the rest of your life too. There is nothing wrong with it. It smokes just fine. If you're looking for a more inexpensive alternative, if you're really worried about if you don't want to go and spend that money because you might not end up liking pipe smoking, good old corncob pipe. This is made by a company called Missouri Meerschaum Corncob Company. They are based out of Washington, Missouri. This particular model, I can't remember which model this is particularly, but it cost me $4.50 in my local pipe shop. $4.50. And their most expensive one that they have by the same company at my pipe shop was like $8.50, and it was just a bigger bowl, a little bit different design, and it smokes great. Nothing wrong with it at all. What else do you need? You need a pipe tool. I recommend getting yourself the Czech tool. Why is it called the Czech tool? Well, it's because it's made in the Czech Republic. So, it gives you the 3 tools that you need for smoking a pipe. Tamper, to tamp down your tobacco and your ash in your pipe. An aerator, which is just a poker. If you tamper down your tobacco too much in your bowl, you can't get air movement through. If you don't have air movement, if you don't have air, you don't have fire, right? So all you gotta do is you just poke a hole in there, get more air movement. I actually just used it for the first time a few weeks ago. I had tampered it down really too tight. Poked in there, worked like a dream, and it's got your scraper for scraping out the excess tobacco and any gook on the inside of your bowl. So these run about $1.50, $1.75, I think. Usually, might find it cheaper online. Oh, another good cheap alternative. Not cheap, inexpensive. Cheap to me means low quality. Inexpensive alternative. I actually just got this last week. This is a Meerschaum from Turkey. Meerschaum, it's some type of element, like a rock, like soft rock type of deal. But they carve different bowl shapes. This one's a little skull, which I usually wouldn't be into something like this, but I thought it was cool. It's a very small bowl, and the little small mini meerschaums usually run for $10 to $15. So, if you don't want a really big bowl, look into that. And as you smoke it, as time goes by, the heat and the tobacco, this will turn like different shades of brown. It's pretty cool. Okay, then you need some sort of fire source to light your tobacco. You have people out there that say you should use nothing but matches, specifically like sulfur-free matches. If you will use matches, that's fine. It can just be, sometimes I use matches and light mine. The thing with matches, if you're outside, they can be a pain in the ass if there's a breeze or anything like that. But you can always usually pick up a box of matches at your local tobacconist for free that they have. But I just recommend a lighter. People are going to say no Bic lighters, no Zippo lighters. You can use them, no problem. People use Bic lighters all the time to light them. They're inexpensive, they're everywhere, and they work. So you can use a Bic lighter, Zippo lighters. A lot of people have Zippo lighters already. My recommendation for lighting a pipe with a Zippo lighter, first off, you don't need the pipe insert. Zippo makes a specific design. It's a different chimney for pipes. You don't need that. If you have it, that's cool, but you don't need it. You can just use a regular one. Do not fill your Zippo up so much that it's just gushing, lighter fluid is gushing out. Another tip I picked up just a few days ago from Jay Dagner on Jay Dagner's pipe smoking channel was to make sure the wick isn't very long. So you don't want a huge flame that's going to stop more fluid from leaking out, possibly actually getting down into your tobacco. And a tip I got from actually John's Pipe Shop, the owner of John's Pipe Shop, a few years ago when I was in there, he said that he actually got this tip from a cigar master who he had saw when he was taking a tour of the plant lighting his cigars with Zippo, and he was like, wait, I thought this was taboo. And he's like, that's ridiculous. He goes, what you do is, you light your Zippo, you let it burn for a few seconds, and that's going to burn off any excess lighter fluid and burn off any of the smell of it. So you can just let it sit, let it burn for a few extra seconds, and then light your pipe. Or you can get a butane pipe lighter. I have a few of these. There's one company, I can't remember what they are. They run like $5-10. They're refillable, very inexpensive, and they work great. I have one. I just haven't dug it out. This is one that I use a lot. I actually keep this in my pipe travel pouch. It's got a torch for lighting a cigar, and it's got the pipe. Comes out the side, the nice soft flame. Works fantastic. This is a pretty inexpensive one too. I think this is around $20 or so. I've had this for a few years. Whoops. And then I have a little bit a really cool, classy, really nice looking one that I just keep for home use. It's Xikar. I've had this one for a while too. Just kind of dug it out. Kind of forgot I had it actually. And it runs about $40-50. It's got the nice soft flame, and it's angled so it comes out the side. Butane again, really nice. Comes in a few different colors, I believe. Xikar also has a lifetime guarantee and warranty, I believe. And then tobacco. Then you need to go and find yourself some nice tobacco. That I really can't help you with. Again, go to your local tobacconist. Don't go buy the stuff in the gas station. Not that some of that stuff can actually be somewhat decent, But go to your local tobacconist, see, ask them what, they can steer you in the right direction, maybe. The cool thing is bulk pipe tobacco that you buy by the ounce is very inexpensive. My local tobacconist sells bulk pipe tobacco. I think it's starts at $2.50 an ounce, and the more ounces you get, the cheaper it gets. So this is a little less than an ounce because I've smoked a few bowls of it, of this Cherry Jubilee. So an ounce of this cost me $2.50, and that's a lot of bowls. That's a lot of smoking. So you can buy several different blends and decide what you want. And then once you figure out what you like, you start getting into, you decide you want more pipes. I recommend, if you like smoking both aromatics, which if you hear the word aromatic means it's flavored. Different flavors, like this cherry one. And then you have your Englishes and Virginias, so on and so forth, that are just straight up tobacco, that, are aged differently, processed differently, grown in different places, that have their own unique flavors and aromas. You want to have different pipes for your non-aromatics and your aromatics, because those will get, the flavors and the aromas will get work their way into the material, whatever your pipe's made out of. Just show you real quick, actually my favorite pipe, which I bought from John's Pipe Shop a few months ago. I think it's February, I was in there. This is an estate pipe. Estate pipe is a fancy term for used pipe, which you can get awesome deals on awesome pipes. This pipe is made by a company called Alpha Enterprises in Israel, which I thought was kind of cool. You don't see a lot of Israeli pipes, most of them England, Italy, things like that. Rusticated, nice, I would call this maybe a billiard style bowl. This thing, I'll tell you what, so this was my second pipe. I had this HIS, and I bought this. This was my second pipe I'd ever bought while I started getting back into it heavily. I lit it up in the pipe shop before I left, and the first draw was just heavenly. Again, this pipe smoked great, smokes fine, but the difference was just amazing. It was crazy. And I love this shape because this pipe is great for driving, or when you're doing other tasks, or maybe you're wanting to read. It just sits in your mouth, down low, close to your jaw. You can't even tell it's there. So for those of you thinking about getting the pipe smoking, I hope this video was somewhat informative and helpful. Watch other people's YouTube videos, and don't be surprised if you don't get it right the first time. Don't forget that relighting your pipe multiple times during a smoke is a normal thing. It's not you screwing up. It might take you a while to get the hangs of everything, but just stick with it. I think it's worth it. It's a pretty inexpensive hobby. The only time you're get really crazy is buying maybe really expensive pipes, which I have not paid. Like this pipe in particular, the Alpha Enterprises, was $50. And the gentleman that was at the store that day told me that this is actually probably, if I would have bought this pipe brand new, it was probably close to a $200 pipe. So you can get crazy with some of the pipes, but for the most part, it's an inexpensive hobby. I enjoy it. It's relaxing. It's fun. It's something neat to do. Something enjoyable. So again, this is the Smoky Medic. Hope this was helpful. Stay tuned for other videos, other pipe smoking videos, and we'll see you guys later. Thank you.